Hey, what's going on? This is Celebrity Health Expert Obi here. Want to talk to you about the truth about vitamin C. Okay, one of the biggest myths about vitamin C is that if you load up on vitamin C, it can prevent the common cold and you'll never get a cold again. And you can just load up on vitamin C supplements, and the more you load up on it, the more that your body will never get sick. You'll never get a cold because you're loaded up on vitamin C. That is one of the biggest myths. That is not true, all right? Taking vitamin C is not going to prevent the common cold for most people, but vitamin C will help to reduce the severity of the cold, but it's not going to prevent the common cold, all right? And I think right now you have a lot of supplement companies that are marketing themselves that if you take this supplement, you load up on this vitamin C, you'll never get sick again. And that's really where, you start to infringe on fraud, because that's just not true. It will reduce the severity. Yes, it will heighten. It is a high antioxidant. Vitamin C is high in antioxidants, will help to fight free radicals in the body. But it's not going to prevent like most common colds. It'll help to reduce the severity, but it's not like all of a sudden you load up on vitamin C and then boom, bam, no, you're not going to get a cold anymore. That's just not true. Vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin, which means that it can't store in the body. All right, it's going to excrete it. All right, so the body can only hold about 400 milligrams of vitamin C at one time. All right. So if you take more than 400 milligrams at one time, what's going to happen? You're just going to pee it out. You're just going to excrete it out. Right. And if you take more than 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C, it will lead to side effects like kidney stones, diarrhea, headaches. So it'll lead to a lot of side effects. So the idea of more is better is just not true. You want to make sure that if you are taking vitamin C, you're taking it within the recommended daily allowance. And for men, it's 90 milligrams for men, the RDA recommended daily allowance. For women, it's 75 milligrams. For men, again, 90 milligrams. For women, 75 milligrams. Okay? So vitamin C, as you know, is going to improve your immunity, help for iron absorption, all right? And it's going to also improve wound healing and collagen creation. So vitamin C is definitely something that's very important that you need to take, but you can take it in fruits and vegetables. You don't have to take it in supplements. Citrus fruits, all right? Strawberries, oranges, lemons, cherries, vegetables like broccoli, spinach, asparagus, Brussels sprouts. So if you're consuming fruits and vegetables regularly, that easily can get you your vitamin C recommended daily allowance. And by the way, if you're going within the RDA allowance for men and women, that is equivalent to 1 orange per day. 1 orange per day, and boom, you've got your RDA amount. All right, your recommended daily allowance amount. So that's the truth about vitamin C. Vitamin C is definitely an important and potent vitamin to take. All right, but it's not a miracle supplement or vitamin that if you take it, all of a sudden you'll never get the common cold. That's just not true. And unfortunately, a lot of supplement companies, they market themselves that way, as if like if you take their supplement, you take their vitamin C, all of a sudden, you're never going to get sick again. And that's just not true. I wish that was possible, but that's just not true. All right. Of course, if you are taking vitamin C regularly, of course, it will reduce the risk of a lot of chronic health diseases. But the idea that if you take it, all of a sudden you'll never get sick, you never get the common cold, it's just a tall tale. You know what I mean? It really is a tall tale. But vitamin C is something you want to get in your diet. If you're eating fruits and vegetables regularly, you don't never have to take a vitamin C supplement. All right. I would focus on whole foods for your vitamin C versus supplements, because sometimes with supplements, you might be taking too much. And so imagine spending money on a vitamin C supplement, and then all of a sudden maybe you're taking 1,000 or more milligrams of vitamin C with that supplement at one time. But because your body can only process so much at one time, after 400 milligrams, that's it. It's just going to excrete it out. It's a water-soluble vitamin. It doesn't store in your body. So what did you do? You just wasted money, right? So just understand that more isn't better. Take it within the RDA amount with food. Focus on the food. Fruits and vegetables, you'll never need to take a vitamin C supplement. Fruits and vegetables, you take that regularly, you're going to be good. So that's the truth about vitamin C. Yes, it isn't important, but no, it's not going to just all of a sudden make the common cold go away. There is a saying, an apple a day makes the doctor go away. But vitamin C is not going to just push the doctor away. But it definitely reduces the risk of a lot of chronic health diseases if you are getting it in your diet regularly. I hope that helps you. For anybody that has any interest in any of my weight loss, diet, fat loss programs, click on the link on the description. You can message me and contact me if you have any questions about this video. Comment, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Have a blessed day. Take care.